Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I would like to apologise to those of you who very much enjoy watching this Let's Play, who perhaps have been waiting for me to continue it. I don't think there are actually any of you, but if there are at least one or two people wanting to watch this, then I do apologise for not having recorded anything for it in the last 5 to 6 months. The reason why I hadn't done so was because I was intending on moving away from live Let's Plays, and then, during that period of time when I was not intending on recording live Let's Plays anymore, save for Breath of the Wild, I actually didn't bring myself to sit down and record Phantom Hourglass. So here I am 5 months in the future from that moment when I had made that decision, and I'm doing live Let's Plays again because I find it easier to actually bring myself to record it. It's less of a process. I mean, yes, you do have to set it up and everything, but there's nothing to do afterwards. Once you've recorded it, it's done. So in the end, it's actually a lot easier to go live than do a post-recording. I mean, post-recording sounds strange, but my meaning is that I do a recording and then I have to edit it in post and then upload it and all of that business. It's a bit of extra work. I'm happy to do it for other Let's Plays like Portrait of Ruin, for example. I'm also doing that for Final Fantasy Crystal Bearers at the moment. And yeah, that will definitely continue on my channel. It's just I couldn't bring myself to do it for a series that I was already doing live. I was able to do it for Majora's Mask, but that was, I couldn't really continue with that either. So I think I did 2 really long recordings for Majora's Mask and then I had to sit down and edit it all. And yeah, I wasn't really in the mood. So here I am doing live Let's Plays again, and finally we're doing Phantom Hourglass in the live Let's Play format once more. So yeah, in terms of what we're going to be doing here, I have a vague idea, and the reason why I have a vague idea is because I actually did an attempt at this recording, I think last week, and that didn't work out because I had technical issues, not only on the OBS side, but also on the YouTube side. So that was really annoying, but here we are back in the game again, hopefully with everything working nice and smoothly. So we do have the, actually one thing that I did forget to check was literally the cause of the issue last time. There shouldn't be an issue this time, but I will double check to make sure because I don't want anything to be going wrong. So I'm going to listen back to my stream for just a brief moment to make sure that everything is okay, and if it is, we will be good to continue. Beautiful, everything is perfectly fine. Hey Vernon, and hey Jenny Jones, welcome to the live stream again. Yes, there have been 20 recordings before this point, but unfortunately they were so long ago that maybe none of you have seen it so far. Maybe Vernon has, but I know Jenny hasn't. So, yeah, I'm just going to get my chats up. The entire setup here for Phantom Hourglass is completely different to anything else that I'm doing at the moment or have done in the past. Well, I suppose it's incorrect to say have done in the past, because my webcam position right now is actually what it used to be. I used to go live from this position, and I would have the webcam to my side. But here I'm not actually looking at the television. I just need to refer directly to the webcam because I've actually got my game on my Wii U gamepad screen. This is being recorded on the Wii U for those who are not aware. And so, pretty much, the process here is I play here. I've got the sound of the game coming from my television while it is on my right side, and it's a little strange. It's not bad or anything like that. And then I can also use my computer screen as a chat monitor. I can also monitor the stream in OBS at the same time. So yeah. You did see my last stream of Phantom Hourglass? Good to know. Alright. So we are ready to go. We've got all chats up on my computer, and we've got OBS up as well. I take my stylus out of the back of the Wii U gamepad, and indeed it is a bit colossal. If you don't have a Wii U yourself, and I'm not really familiar with the sheer size of this thing, compare it to my face. It's big, it's like my hand on it, like really, it's a large apparatus, and therefore, it does start to fatigue your hand, or your hand becomes fatigued holding it in the way that I do. So what I do is I hold it from underneath like this. It ends up being a little bit off camera, which is what I want. I don't really want this big thing on camera the whole time. It's again, colossal, and it's also a bit white and bright, and it shines on my face and things like that. But if I keep it down here, this is the comfortable way in which to hold it. It's weird to hold it like this, like it would be weird to play like that. It's better to hold it like this, but the weight of the actual Wii U tablet, I think it's called, Wii U gamepad, that's right. I just mentioned it before, I don't know how I suddenly forgot it. But while it's not incredibly heavy, it does start to weigh on your hand and your wrist, and it's not the most comfortable. But anyway, cooking breakfast and playing Adventure of Link. Well, there you go. I'm actually playing Adventure of Link as well. Or Adventure of Link. Zelda Adventure of Link. No, I'm not playing that at the moment. I'm getting confused with Link's Awakening. Alrighty, so we're going into the game here, finally. I don't want to delay any further. You can see I have, again, subscribed to Doomlink in the top there, which is obviously a joke. It's not me actually intending on anyone to read that and then go, oh, I should subscribe to Doomlink. That's, yeah. It's ironic. It's intended to be anyway. What I'm actually going to do before I begin the recording, I mean, I've technically begun the recording, but my meaning is, before I actually do anything, I'm going to pour a beverage. We're not actually going to, maybe we will end up finishing this off, but I've still got some black coffee and vodka here. So we'll go and have some more of that. We'll see what this ends up pouring to. Oh, it's almost a whole... Oh, I'll have to finish it off, won't I? Yeah, look at this. Yeah. That is the rest of it, which works fine. Almost a full glass. I mean, I generally don't like filling it this high, but this is alright. Trying to get that last little drop in the fucking glass. It's so annoying. It's stuck on the rim. I don't want it to drip anywhere else. Anyway, cheers everyone. Sort of blends in with the background, doesn't it? Link's Awakening Remake. I have not played it, and I have no intention of playing it anytime soon. The reason being that it's been so long since I've actually played Link's Awakening that I would like to experience the old game again, because I have almost no memory of having played it. I'm quite sure I've only played it from start to finish once. Maybe twice, although I have no recollection of having done that. I'm pretty sure I've only done it once. So I have no intention of playing the remake until such time that I actually familiarise myself with the original game so that I can compare the two. I'm also not really in a rush to play Link's Awakening Remake for the reason that it's very similar to A Link Between Worlds, and I've already played A Link Between Worlds, and I didn't feel like, after having played A Link Between Worlds, that I wanted more of the same. I wasn't sitting there going, oh, I'd love another one of these games. It was alright at first, and then it sort of became a bit whatever. It didn't excite me that much. In the end, I'd like a new fucking Zelda game, not some revamped version of A Link to the Past or some revamped version of Link's Awakening. I want a new Zelda game. I don't necessarily like how A Link Between Worlds and Link's Awakening Remake look, but that's not as important as the gameplay. I've mentioned this before. A lot of people didn't like the way Wind Waker looked when it first came out, for example. And for me, it didn't matter because it was about the gameplay. The same is the case with A Link Between Worlds and Link's Awakening. However, the gameplay is less enjoyable for me because it feels like it's something I've already done. And the way I think of it, or the way I look at it, and this is probably a weird way to look at it, but if I'm playing a game that's familiar to me, I'd rather play the original version, not some remake of it. So, I don't know, that's just how I feel. Okay, so what we're going to do here, and this is a little bit annoying, this comes with the territory of emulating here, because that's effectively what we're doing on the Wii U here. We are emulating the game. I need to open this up to do this little mini game that we're about to do. So this is weird cropping wise, by the way, because I have it cropped to look good with the actual... Now that I think about it, this is really annoying. So don't worry guys, this is just going to be really brief. I'm going to turn off the cropping here, and then what we'll do is we'll switch to the top and bottom screen, and now I have to hold the gamepad like this. It's really stupid, but yeah, we're going to do the mini game here. We did it at the end of the previous recording, but here it is very important to have the top screen literally above the bottom screen. Otherwise it's going to be extremely confusing. If you have the big bottom screen like as your main screen, and then you have this little top screen on the top left corner, very confusing as far as doing mini games like these, and you'll see what I mean if you have not seen it before. I did not need to see the rules, but anyway. So basically it's a shooting gallery game, and we need to hit the targets and avoid the girls, or whatever, as they appear. So I need to try and look to see where I need to aim. It's actually better to look at the bottom screen than the top screen. The top screen is what you should be looking at in your peripheral vision, Whereas the bottom screen is important as far as positioning your arrows. It gets a little harder as the targets continue to move. At the moment they're stopping in place. It's kind of a warm-up session, you know. But minigames like these are absolutely unique to this kind of Zelda. Needless to say, you're not going to be doing this on a Game Boy. Shit. Yeah, I'm not very good, you'll have to forgive me. Just need a bit of practice. No. Oh, I hit one of the girls, sorry. I'm a murderer now. The girls are not very frequent in their appearance. Like, they don't appear often, is what I mean to say. So the highest score that is set in the game is 1,700. We only got about 1,200 because we really suck. So yeah, that's a little annoying, isn't it? Alright, time's up. I didn't see what he said because I quite frankly don't care. I just wanted to do it for the sake of it, you know. Alright, screen settings. We will go back to our previous arrangement for screens. And if you do happen to have a Wii U, I would really recommend playing DS games on it because it is pretty fun. So let's go and go back to, Let's return to our previous cropping, just to use English in a slightly more proficient manner. And yeah, I may as well mention this again, because maybe you've forgotten. I know I had forgotten, but basically we now have the... I forgot his name. Is his name Leaf? One of the fairies is named Leaf. I think this one's named Leaf, but basically he's the spirit of power. We currently have his abilities infused in our swords. If we go to, I believe, the collection screen, you can see that the Fairy of Power is actually selected here. He's at level 1. We can get him to level 2 later on when we get 20 power gems, but basically you can only infuse your sword with the powers of one of these fairies when you get 10 of their respective gems. So, Power Gem, Courage Gem, Wisdom Gem. And I believe they all have their own abilities. This one is going to be a flaming sword. I don't know if that adds some sort of elemental ability to the sword or if it's purely increased raw damage or something like that. I don't know how it works. It's been too long. I certainly don't remember what these do. I understand the sword will sort of be green and blue and stuff, but as far as what the additional abilities of the sword will be, I can't say because, again, it's been too long. But anyway, we're currently on... Can I even... No. Yes, we can. We can look at the sea chart from here. We're currently on Molida Island. We don't want to be on Molida Island right now. We want to actually go over here and head in this direction. Isn't that just lovely that I can demonstrate that? Although it's a little annoying to have to erase it all again, but, you know. That's my attempt at a K. Me off. Suck me off. Am I not the most mature young man you've ever known? But it's an opportunity to basically communicate with you guys on a level that I usually don't. I can just, you know, command you to suck me off or something. I don't know, just ignore me, sorry. Moving on. I'll try and behave slightly less juvenile-esque. But anyway. What gets me with the rocks here in this game is how incredibly heavy they look, and Link just picks them up like they're no problem at all, and then he throws them, and they look as if they shouldn't be crumbling when you throw them, because they're so solid looking. I mean, look at this fucking rock, look at it! And then it just crumbles like it's made of nothing. Never really understood that, but anyway. Alright, let's talk to Linebeck, who is incidentally the best character in this game, except for our companion fairy. Not the red one, but Ciela. She's great. I don't know if I prefer Ciela to Tattle. It's a bit of a close competition, you know. Anything's better than Navi, but I like those two. They actually have personality. Ciela and Tattle. This is no time to sunbathe, kid. Let's ship out, yes sir. Yeah, it had been a long time since I had played Phantom Hourglass when I first started this Let's Play as well. I believe the last time I had touched it at that time was in 2011. Oh, what we will do is head to Beetle's ship. I just want to demonstrate his wares. I know what he's selling because I've done this recording before. Which is annoying, I know, but yeah. I'd like to at least demonstrate what he's selling at this time. Are you having issues catching up with me or what? I believe we get rupees as a reward for... Oh, she's gonna fuck with us if we... Yeah, here we go. Bah, ambush. Basically, she shoots torpedoes at you or something, and then the engine starts to fail and then she catches up to you and begins her assault. Linebeck, show yourself. Ah, you again. Little boy in green. Any chance you might... Oh, my Wii U gamepad's kind of in the screen. I kind of want to avoid that. Let's have another drink. Is my hand phasing out of existence? Slightly. Any chance you might tell me where Linebeck is? Didn't think so. Well, I suppose that means I'll have to deal with the two of you in order. And I will start with you. Prepare for punishment. I don't like fighting her. I think you need to go behind her to really... She needs to do this attack, and then you need to more or less go behind her. She's being a bitch right now. Come on, there we go. But yeah, this woman's quite annoying. She'll just randomly, continuously attempt to board your ship and attack you, and fail every single time. She's basically incapable of beating a young child in swordplay combat. Which is a little bit embarrassing. I mean, at this point we do have a flaming sword, so we do have something of an advantage over her, you would imagine, but we are still a child, so... There we go. So oftentimes the confrontation will finish with, like, a battle of swords. You need to, like, rub the screen with your stylus. It's a bit stupid, but anyway. Hi, spaceman, welcome. Not again. I have one last thing to say. I'm not feeling well today, hear me? Yeah, that's a... That will be the... Oh, you don't want your sword back, apparently. How many of those does she have? Obviously, that's not a particularly special sword of hers. May as well drop these... Here we go, got a heart. And drop these barrels, you know. You can see Tetra is here. We do have her down in the... I don't know if you call this the engine room or what, I suppose, just below deck. But, yeah, she is our current objective. In the sense that we need to free her from her petrification or whatever that is. Phew, that girl will never give up, I swear. Listen, this belonged to a friend of mine. You can have it, Link. Why is your friend giving you a big green rupee? I'm sure what it's meant to mean is that he stole it and he's saying that he got it from a friend or something, which is a bit comical. He is the comedy relief character of Phantom Hourglass, and he's a good one, in my opinion. Hey, we're shipping out, Link. Let's put these waters behind us. As you say. Alright. Let's go and make our way to Beetle, yeah. Beetle's shopship. We went at a strange angle. We sort of go past him and then go straight to him. But either way, you can see that we are, at the moment, in the process of making the demon ship. At the moment, we only have the hull and the wheels. Or perhaps not, no, I don't even think those are the demon wheels. I think they look as if they are, but they're called like insect wheels or something, which is a bit odd. But we still need the bow, the anchor, and the main, I don't even know what it's called, the housing area. Anyway, just back. Come on, where are you? Oh Jesus, I'm being attacked by you. Oh, we've got the cannon as well. I forgot we had the demon cannon. By the way, you can shoot enemy cannonballs in midair, so as to avoid having them hit your ship. But yeah, I would say generally speaking, I do prefer the experience of sailing the sea in Wind Waker, but Phantom Hourglass isn't bad either. Thank you for dying. I would have preferred a ship heart. But rupees are good too. I do wonder if that ship design would work in real life. I'm assuming you're referring to the wheels themselves. I almost want to say no, because I feel like they're too thin. I feel like they wouldn't catch enough water. Alright, we're about to take a sharp turn. You can see that our ship is smoking a little bit because, well, it's even on fire, I think. It was very nearly on fire because we have lost health. Want to board this ship, Link? Yes, I do, actually. So this is Beetle here. Oh, welcome. You'll find anything you need here at Beetle's shopship. Hopefully I'm not too dark here. I've lost a little bit of natural lighting, but that's alright. I mean, it is what it is. Your point total is 14 right now. Rack them up, and something good will occur. So, what we're currently saving up for is this bomb bag. It's 1,000 rupees, we've got 747, and I understand that 747 might seem like a lot, but it's actually not. The reason why this is being sold for 1,000 is because getting 1,000 rupees is pretty easy in the game. So really, it's kind of equivalent to being asked to spend 250 rupees in a different Zelda game. It's really not a huge amount of money. I think we can hold a maximum of 9,999, possibly. I can't say that for sure. but I don't think there are any wallet upgrades in the game, and I think we can hold as many rupees as we possibly can in 4 digits. So, again, that's me theorizing, but I think that's true. Either way, we can't afford that now. We've got a Helmarock plume over here. Don't ask me how I can remember that. I mean, maybe it's not that difficult to remember, but anyway. Let's open this. This is the Parasol Chimney, which is not really going to work with our current ship design. I actually did forget that the chimney was a ship part as well. That is to say, it's something that can be changed. You've got the bow, the hull, the anchor, the chimney, the wheel, the cannon, and the main... I don't know what to call it. Whatever the ship equivalent to a cockpit is, I've forgotten now. I know there is a word for it and I've forgotten, I'm sorry. This is why I don't work on ships, you see. But anyway, let's now get out of the way of Beetle's ship. Well, not just get out of the way of it, but actually sail away. You can see that his ship design is the same as it was in Wind Waker. Now, one thing that I don't like about this game is how the islands look on the sea. They look ridiculous. I would have much preferred that they went for a realistic look. Instead, they went for some weird, cartoony, ridiculous looking thing, which I'm not a huge fan of, personally. Nostalgic music, to be sure. At least for me. Because it was around the time this game came out that I was first properly getting into Zelda. And so, for that reason, playing this game was, you know, quite a exciting experience as well. So, let's go and make our way. Actually, we could check the shop first. I don't think I checked last time I was here. When I say last time I was here, I mean in my previous attempt at this recording. I didn't get further than the Temple of the Ocean King, by the way. We can buy a quiver here. So from this woman we can buy a quiver, which gives us more arrows. Then we can get a bomb bag from the other guy. That is Beetle, anyway. 1,000 rupees, geez. Do you think I'm made of money or what? They obviously do think I am. It's a bit rude, to be honest. I mean, I can't afford this shit right now. I'm sure I'll get the necessary rupees in time. If you really wanted to, you could literally farm the rupees here. I remember doing that. I was strange when I was younger, but I remember before even having left this island, I'd collected something like 900 rupees in this area. So, yeah. Don't ask me how I was sufficiently entertained by the process of doing that. But I thought to myself, hey, I'm going to get as many rupees as I can at the start, just to maybe give myself a head start in the future. I would like to say, now that however many years have passed, 13, that really, that was not a good decision. It was kind of ridiculous, actually. So, I mean, yes, it's good to get a head start, but not at the expense of that kind of time wasting. That was just ridiculous. But anyway. Yeah. And here we are back at the Temple of the Ocean King. Not exactly the most fun part of the game. Honestly, I don't really like the Temple of the Ocean King because I'm sick of having to return to it constantly. Which is why I almost want to say that I prefer Spirit Tracks to this game. I mean, I'm not going to say that for sure. I don't know if I really feel that way about it. But at least Spirit Tracks doesn't have a Temple of the Ocean King that we have to keep on returning to. Anyway, yes, I would like to return to the 6th floor. I don't know why I had made my way in there before. I think what happened was, in the previous video, maybe not even the previous video, but in one of the videos I had made my way through the Temple of the Ocean King, and then returned to the beginning or something, I don't know. But anyway, here we are. That is a warp point that maybe stays there always. I don't know. But either way, maybe we could go and dig ourselves over here. That is to say, use the shovel, and then access this stuff. Just hearts, I was thinking maybe it would be Hourglass time or something. Now, how do we get over there? I know how we get over there. We don't actually need to get over there. All we need to do is use the boomerang, so let's do that. This is the magic of the boomerang, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that. Just didn't want to hit the wall, you know, so we got some arrows in the process there. And using the, I guess, courage thing that we have. Well, what do we have that even opens this? Either way, it's the courage door. I think we don't need something in particular. I think we just need to clear the dungeon in question. But either way, I can't remember if we've actually been here before. I remember that even a long time ago, about 5 months ago, I had done an attempt at this recording. So basically, this is my 3rd attempt at this recording. It's just the first one was a long time ago. Okay, so as we're about to have it explained to us, I think, but this floor here makes noise when we walk on it. Each of our steps actually makes a noise that will alert the phantoms, and it definitely makes it a little harder to go through the Temple of the Ocean King here, for that reason. This floor makes a sound when you run on it. The phantoms, they'll hear us. But the floor didn't make a sound when you walked. I get it, you have to walk slowly on these floors when there's a phantom nearby. So as long as you walk slowly, you'll be alright. There's a weird graphical glitch there, I don't know if you can see it. That's the Nintendo DS for you. So yeah, we just need to walk a little slower than we normally would. Oh, got a phantom over there, and you can see we have red phantoms now. I don't believe they were there before this point. Try to move quickly, but also slowly. There is an invisible... No, it's not here, it's elsewhere. So let's go into this... into these stairs, or down these stairs for now, because we can't really go anywhere else. Can we... I think we can flinch them with a bow. We can't kill them at this stage, but we can flinch them, I think. Yeah, so he's having a bad day. Alright, so... there is an invisible pathway here, I think. No, it's here? Yes. Now, these guys actually walk this pathway as well. That's how you're supposed to tell that there is a pathway here. Oh shit, okay, good. I can walk in here. I was wanting to get to the safe zone further east, and I was thinking, shit, the other ones are going to catch up to me before I can get there, but then I realized that we did have access to these stairs. So first and foremost, I'm going to explore to see what we can do on this floor, now that we're here. And if we can't really do anything here yet, we will go up these stairs so that we can appear on the eastern side of that chasm, but on the higher level. We couldn't traverse it there because they had something of a fence line. I mean, I call it a fence line, but anyway. Hello, I walked on an invisible floor and got this far. An invisible floor, but then I got trapped in a pit. I can't believe my luck. Well, oh, yeah, about that. I don't know how your skeleton got up here, but I guess we wouldn't be able to talk to you if you were down in the pit. What am I supposed to do with this? You see how it's a different color? I don't get that shit. Alright. I'm tempted to take that safe zone and bring it over that way. Feel like that would be a good idea. Okay. Now what can we do here? We need bombs to unlock... We do have bombs. I was about to shit. I was like, oh, hold on. What if we don't have bombs right now? Oh yes, this is a pathway we can walk as well. I don't really know what we're supposed to do with that. Maybe we're just supposed to use it to avoid the guy. Oh my fucking god. Throw it down. May as well. Throw it here, why not? You can see that we do have 2 potions here. One of them, I believe, fully heals us, and the other one gives us maybe 8 hearts or something like that. I believe it goes red potion, purple potion, then yellow potion in terms of efficacy. Alright, so we now have access to the triangular pedestal. There's another pedestal in that direction over there. And then this here... Oh, I understand. We would need a bomb chute to access that. I shouldn't have gone all this way. That's kind of unnecessary. There was a safe zone elsewhere. And by elsewhere, I mean right here. Let's have a drink. Ugh. Alright. So by the looks of it, we don't really have anything to do here right now. So I will take my previous advice. And, oh shit. Let's make it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. But what I will do is now head to the level above to see if we can get our hands on some sort of shape. You know those shaped blocks? There's a triangular one that we just unlocked the pedestal for, and there's another pedestal which I believe is a hexagonal one. Alright. So we can roll by, I think... Yeah, moving in a circle like that. You sort of draw a circle in front of you to do it. Oh, jeez. Let's avoid this guy's gaze. I don't know if he's looking at something Over there? Okay, whatever. What I will do is I'll actually flinch him, or attempt to flinch him anyway, which is what I should have done before. So when he turns to look towards the east, we will flinch him. There we go. Now, what are you looking at? You're looking at this button, okay. Is this timed? Yes, it is. Let's go. Excellent. We'll face that so we can shield it. Alright. What this has done, I don't know yet. I would have liked some more time to check to see what it was doing, but oh, we've got a chest here. What have we got? We've got the hexagonal one. This is the round crystal. It says round, but it looks... Well, how many sides does that have? That actually looks more like more than 6 to me. But anyway. We've got a heart, and we've got some extra time. Fuck me dead. That did not work out at all. Alright, so as far as where we take this round crystal, I don't know. I know roughly where it is, it's just the problem is... Oh, I see what we need to do here. This is interesting. So we need to stand on top of this thing and then use a boomerang on this switch. And that will give us a large chest over there, which I think, if it's... Oh shit, that's timed. But I have a feeling that this isn't a required item. I think this is optional. Oh, yeah, it's a power gem. So technically not optional if you are intending on doing 100%. But, oh shit. How do we open this thing? We need a key. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I know. I see you. I mean, he doesn't actually say I see you. That's an enemy from... Did he just steal my fucking... You asshole. Oh, I can attack him from behind with my sword. I didn't expect that. Maybe that's an ability of... You know, having the spirit of power in effect. Why did I do that? Could have taken that somewhere a little better. Hello. These assholes can't chase me if they try. I mean, they can chase me, but they can't catch me, is what I mean to say. They're definitely successfully chasing me. Just not successfully catching me, that's the point. So now we have to try and bring this crystal, and I'll show you where it goes. It's inside here. Now, I don't know how to get in there. I still haven't established how to do that. Oh my god, he's going to catch up to me. Look at this. That's nasty. He's a little faster than the blue ones. That much I can say for sure. Alright. Now we need to try and focus. Oh, my hand is starting to hurt now. Ugh. Okay, I'll hold it from the side. It's just awkward if I hold it from one side because you've got all the weight on this side that you're not holding, sort of weighing it down. So that's also quite annoying for the hand. Oh shit. I had to break it. Come on. We can't be doing this forever, by the way, because we do have a limited amount of time. You can see that we are currently on 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, that just goes straight in there. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what I was getting confused about. I was like, how do I get over there? Well, Doomlink, I would like to think that it's quite clear. So that's just a shortcut for us to... Well, let's get that extra time. I can see that that's... Oh, you could see that the blue guy was running to the place where sound had been made. Let me actually shoot him. Oh, I don't need to shoot him. I can just attack him like that. We ended up doing a jump attack. So let's go and get some extra time here. This will probably be an extra 30 seconds. Which is fine, better than nothing. And I believe there was another... hold on, before we... Well, I guess we'll... What do you want? Phew, we've come this far. It'd be nice if this was the last floor, but let's keep going. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, now, let me just see what's over here, because I don't think we came over here. More time. May as well take it. Let's go behind this guy. We can make it. Sometimes it's okay to take a risk, because these guys are not the most reactionary in the world. Or the most reactive, perhaps, would be a better way to put it. Okay, so we can't continue here, so we will take the triangular one. Yes, I see that. There is a pedestal over there too. Thank you very much. So in the meantime, we will have to take this triangular one. Oh shit, this isn't good. Okay, let's try to do what we can here. I think we'll be alright. Okay. We'll stand here for now, because I'm a bit scared to try and cross that invisible pathway with that guy chasing me. Just didn't want to risk failure, you know. Alright. So, we need to take you all the way over here. Try and not alert this guy in the process. we can just follow behind him, because he'll continue beyond the position of the pedestal. There we go. Throw that in there. We now have access to that. We now have access to a chest over there also. Now what's in here? That will get rid of the fire from before, I'm guessing. Or not. Ah, okay, so we'll end up on that floor that we were in before, but it'll be in a different place. So we don't actually need to get past that fire that we had in front of us before. Alright, let's go and open this chest. What have we got? It is a courage gem. There you go. I'm assuming that we will probably take the time to... Let's go in... Actually, no, we don't have to do that. We can just go down here. That is our current objective. But yeah, I will probably take the time in the future to get all power, courage, and wisdom gems, I think. Alright, so you can see that on the top western side of the... Well, I guess the northwestern side. If we're using compass directions, let's be a little consistent with that. You can see that in the northwestern side, that is where we were before. Now we are on the eastern side. Hello. Hey. Hello. I felt something behind me, but I turned around and there was nothing there. Next thing I knew, the sand in the hourglass was powerless. What? Don't think he's talking about phantoms. Is there something else around here? Be careful, Link. Oh, it's the Reapers. Okay, now there is another type of... Oh no, the Reapers were in the ghost ship, weren't they? What's going on? Okay, we need to watch this. Okay, what the fuck is that? So when we turn... Oh my god! I'm telling you, I had basically forgotten about these guys. That's so annoying. I accidentally went up the stairs, so I lost that additional time that I could have gotten. That's fucking annoying. I literally just lost 30 seconds that I could have had. Because I accidentally went up the stairs. Or down the stairs. Is it up or down? I just had to check. Up here. Anyway, so I think we can bomb these as well. Yes, let's do that now. We've got this guy walking around. We'll be able to get his crystal, by the way, fairly easily. Oh, fuck off. So yes, we can't go in there if we haven't been spotted. We've seen that before in the Temple of the Ocean King. Yeah. Now, let's wait until he gets a little closer. This skull guy. You can see him in the top screen. Come on. Alright, let's attack him. That's an example of it being very important to refer to your top screen. Alright, we'll get some extra bombs. Thank you. We will drop a bomb down. Now keep in mind you cannot get time from regular pots. You can only get them from golden pots. Which I would like to think is quite obvious. But I'm saying it for the sake of it. There we go, and we'll get his block. As far as how we... Oh no, it is on the other side of that fire, so that's good. He's dead. I can see you as well. Well, hold on, let me get this time, and then I'll hit this arsehole. There we go. Now we've got a chest for having killed all of them. Let's go and grab that chest. My hand really hurts, by the way, holding up this thing. First time you're watching a stream of mine live? Welcome, Antsmids. Good to see you here. Okay. We'll drop you in the pedestal. Is that really all that did? That's a little bit of an insult, isn't it? Okay, well what did we achieve in here that... Okay, if we go... No. Hold on. I'm going to jump into this safe spot. Oh, he wasn't pursuing me there. So what's going on over here? How do we get in there? That's interesting. Is there anything else in this room that we haven't... Oh yes, up here. We haven't gone in here. I understand. So we use that square thing. That's why the square block is being used. It's so that we can actually take this shortcut. That's interesting. Yeah, I see. I understand now. So that's... Yeah, makes a lot of sense. So let me just see... Ooh, hello. My hair is getting in the way. Stop this. And we're going for time. We are about 40 minutes in. So we should be able to get done with this in the meantime. Fuck off. Now turn around. Thank you very much. So now we can take... Now it makes sense as far as what that wind is being used for. I was thinking, what was the point of that wind? Was it only to get that golden pot from before? No. We use it in this way to actually take the circular, or the round crystal as they call it, over here. And then we'll be able to take the eastern stairs to access the triangular one. Fairly simple. What the fuck? Drop you in there. Then we will, again, go up the eastern stairs. And the... Ooh. No, I know what we can do. Yes, no problem at all. We just do the exact same thing with the triangular one that we did with the circular one. The reason why I say that is because we can't actually enter this place unless we have the triangular crystal in its pedestal. So all we have to do is go across that invisible path from before. Which is fine. It's just a little bit of a longer journey, that's all. So what we'll have to do here is probably stand in this position, and then wait for our friend the Red Phantom to get out of our way. Alright. Looks safe to me. We'll go around this side. So I would imagine that you guys are also, as viewers, referring to the smaller screen, because otherwise you might get a little bit confused as to what's going on, because I'm constantly referring to it. It's a necessity as the player. And I would say it's almost a necessity as the viewer also. Not even almost, it is a necessity as the viewer, otherwise you're not going to know what the hell I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Alright, so here we go, we have all the crystals in the necessary floor, now we just have to put them in their respective pedestals. Keeping in mind that we cannot... oh, I see. Need to put that back. Oh, he is alerted to my presence. Yeah, continue that way, sir. Now, interestingly, while you're carrying the crystal, you cannot run fast enough to actually alert the phantoms. Here we go. Now, here's hoping we don't have to do this again later, because we will be returning to this frickin' place. Let that be known. Offer the Who's that supposed to help? Who is mentally retarded enough to not realize that we're supposed to offer the 3 crystals to the 3 pedestals? I mean, you wouldn't be able to get to this point without already engaging with that mechanic, so I don't understand why that's necessary. Anyway, what have we got here? Are we done with this place? I think so. Yes. Looks like we're about to get what I believe is the Southeastern Sea Chart. Here we go. I'm totally ready for this. Southeastern Sea Chart. We can finally now explore a new area of the sea. It is about time. You can see that there is an island with a big ice ring around it, but we're not going there first. That'll be for a little bit later. Now you can explore a new area of the sea. You did it. A new sea chart. Now we can explore new areas of the sea. Thank you for reiterating that. Come on, Link. Time's running out. Want to head to the surface? The answer is yes. Is this going to be yellow? Shit. What this means is that we will have to do all that again. Then again, there is no continuation point from here, which is a bit odd. Where are we supposed to continue in the future? Whatever. Hopefully we get a frickin' sea chart from somewhere else. I know that in the end, like, one of the final bosses is actually in the Temple of the Ocean King. I hate this place. I'm sick of having to return to it. It's probably the worst thing about Phantom Hourglass, having to constantly go to this same place repeatedly. We are 43 minutes in, so we can continue. These days I'm having my live Let's Plays go for about an hour, so... While previously I would have ended here, I'm happy to continue for an hour. I'm assuming that that's what you guys prefer also. Alright. Now, as far as getting to that island, just over here, I don't know how to get to it. I've got no idea, in fact. Although I think we can activate this statue to do something. So what we will try to do is get there. And I believe we can, well, we'll bomb this to make this a little quicker. Hurry up, please. Thank you. And I think if we head through this cave over here, we can reach that statue. I could be wrong, but we will have a look and see. Go kill these rats. You know, you've got snakes. Snakes become ropes. Geese become, or rather, bats become geese, but rats are just rats. Never understood that. Never. Alright. So this is what's different now to us having been here before. We actually have a new item, which is the bow. So we can actually now access a new area. And we've got one of these fucking assholes. Oh god. I'm not used to having the ability to stop time when I change my weapons, you know. So I believe that we managed to do that in one go because we have a stronger sword. The last time we fought those guys we just had a regular sword, but now we have a flaming sword. And I would imagine that if there is an elemental damage aspect to the game, which is a weird way to put that, if elemental damage does indeed exist, I would imagine that a flaming sword would work against a fucking fishman. Now, we will hit this eye in just a moment. For now, I will hit the guy here. I say guy for lack of a better way to refer to him. Now, as far as what we want to aim this at, I've got no frickin' idea. Maybe we want to aim it at the island? I don't know. I've got no frickin' idea. For now, let's hit the eye. If you look at the eye, it will take you back in time. If you look at the eye, it will take you back in time. Oh. Well, that didn't work, did it? Because it's already been activated. What does this have to say? A cliffside not so far from here has a hidden weak spot. Shine a beam parallel with a line between the temple and Mercate Tavern. Well, which one's Mercate Tavern? A line parallel. So basically it needs to... Well, which one's Mercate Tavern? I think it's... parallel with a line between... Okay. So it must be... Okay. So a line parallel between Mercate Tavern and the Temple of the Ocean King must be... Hold on, let me just move you here. So a parallel line would... Assuming that... Would this be it? Which one is Mercate Tavern? Maybe... Is it the big one? I want to say it's the big one. So therefore, I don't want to ruin my subscribe to Doom link. Okay, we'll just have to visualize it. Basically, imagine drawing a line between the Temple of the Ocean King and that larger house that's on the map. Therefore, we want to probably move it here. Oops. Alright. We'll try the other way. I don't get it. So it's... If we point this thing parallel to a line drawn between the temple and the tavern, which would be this, unless it's that wouldn't make sense. That would just be pointing at the temple. It should be that. But I don't see what that's doing. That's a bit confusing. What gets me is that there's no other way for that to be parallel, because that's the correct angle for it to be a parallel line. So, again, the tavern... Shine a beam parallel with a line between the temple and Mercate Tavern. Which one's Mercate Tavern? It is the big one, isn't it? So the one at the bottom, the TP looking thing, is the shop. I believe the one above it is the tavern. And then it's some other house, and then it's some weird guy who sells rare items or something. Or I think he trades them in. But that should be parallel to whatever line is drawn. Because again, if we move it further over here, that's not the right angle to be parallel. And neither is this. And the only other way for it to also be parallel is if it faces in this direction at this angle. But that's just pointing at the shipyard. So I'm really confused as to how we're supposed to point this. I'll probably deal with that another time. For now, we will focus on going to the new sea. Ugh. And I think now that we're up here, we can access it. Oh, we've already been up here, obviously. Okay. Whatever. Come on. Maybe I have already been here and I had completely forgotten. You'll have to forgive me, it has been a while. Don't hit the chicken now. Let's see if we have any extra ship parts that I've since forgotten about. We can talk to this guy and see what ship parts we can add. Customize, here we go. Do we have any bow? Or prow, sorry, I said bow, I mean mermaid prow, that looks awful. I don't believe attaching these ship parts is done at any cost to us. I believe the only cost that's involved with this guy is repairing the ship. We've got 2 demon ship parts. I don't know how that even happens. Must be because there's a randomization of things that are buried under the sea. Right, fear cannon. Interesting that the only cannon we ended up getting apart from the default one is actually matching the ship that we want to make. Chain handrail. Yeah, that looks a bit silly, doesn't it? Utility handrail? That looks even worse. I don't think we have anything different, or we don't have any additional parts. Yeah, bridge, that's right. That was the fucking word, bridge. I knew that one, yeah. That is the ship equivalent to what you would refer to as a cockpit. The bridge. Okay. And I know this from, you know, watching fucking Star Trek and Gundam and all that. Okay. View ship, here we go. Yeah. We can zoom in. We can zoom out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a little bit of brief entertainment. Alright. Let's go and head to our new destination, although this seems to be a new woman, in the sense that we haven't seen her before. Aren't you the guy who was with Linebeck when he drove off to the... Oh. Word is that you're tagging along with the captain, giving him a little help. Oh. I thought she was going to say something a little more profound than that, but she was not. Were you able to find the sea chart? Yes, perfect. I'll bet somewhere among these islands are the pure metals we seek. I forgot that that was what we were doing right now. Let's take to the waves, Link. Go now. Then climb aboard. The open sea calls, indeed. Almost dropped my stylus, caught it with my thighs. Alright. So now we actually have the option to head east. We did not before. Go to the Southeastern Sea, hell yeah. I was born ready for this. This is an adventure and a half. Hopefully I'm not like... I hope I'm in a good position here. Oh, look out. Let's jump this thing. There we go. Wahoo, says Linebeck. Alright, here we are in a new sea entirely. And I believe that our first destination is the first island here, which is called Goron Island. Do you know of the Gorons? I know of the Gorons. We need to be very careful of these vessels here, because they are going to fuck with us. I'm going to deal with the one with the flag first, because I feel like he's going to have the most health and is also going to deal the most damage to our ship, if we let him live for too long. Alright, you are causing trouble, sir. I have a vague memory of there being a confrontation before we get to Goron Island, which is in the form of... Remember when we had to fight that big enemy? It's sort of like a boss monster on the sea. We had to do that before getting to Molida Island, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong. We'll have a look and see. Wow, what in the world is this? Yeah, we're about to have that happen. And this is undesirable for the reason that we have limited boat health right now. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Whoa, that's crazy. Who did that cyclone think it was anyway? The engine is soaked, we're stuck. Ugh, hang on. Does something feel odd to you? Ah, look, kid. Here we go. I don't think I'm ready for this. What is that disgusting thing? And at a time like this day couldn't get any worse. Okay, but we need to face up to it, Link. A monster like that who knows how to deal with it. Maybe that. Maybe what? Oh, fire. Fire, fire. Yeah, as long as you keep shooting, we just might survive this. I'll man the machinery, you just aim and fire. Okay, that works out. Let's hit that. Excellent. So, I believe... Yeah, so the previous boss confrontation that we had made it so that we needed to actually control the ship. Oh my god, stop that. Holy god, I need health. Stop it. It's a bit of a crazy confrontation, isn't it? Here we go, we've got... Oh, need to hit those weird furry things. Here we go. Gives us money. Ow. This is a bit rough, isn't it? Okay, so we've got another eye, I think. Maybe not. Thank God we don't have a limit to the number of cannonballs we can shoot. Just as well, isn't it? Okay, hit that fucking eye. Alright, there we go. Hit the fucking eye, come on! Alright, let's kill these furry things quickly. Alright, we've got one more eye. He's dead, yeah! I don't know how that was Linebeck manning the machinery. We didn't move at all. At least I don't think we did. Maybe we were and I just wasn't able to see because I was so focused on shooting the cannon, but it looked like we didn't move anywhere. Wow, how did we do that? I've got no idea. We sent it to the bottom of the sea, Link, and hey, the engines had a chance to dry out. Is that how that works? Jeez, must be hot. So, set our course, let's go. Yes, sir. Look at that ridiculously deformed island on the sea. Looks like all the others. Do excuse the slurping. Goron Island. It's been a while since I've been here. Hey, look at that map. Or rather, look at the map. No houses. I wonder if there is any pure metal here. Huh, amateur. Places like this always have treasure stowed somewhere. Fine then. You supposedly have a nose for this, so we'll follow your instincts. Can't say if it's pure metal we'll find, but whatever if we whatever we scare up, it's all mine. I'm chewing on Oshas's the Ocean King's offer, Link. He'll grant any wish that I whip up. But what would you wish for? I'm curious. Treasure, right? Or maybe you'd wish for 3 more wishes. Linebeck, you don't understand Link at all, do you? He's doing this for Tetra, for the Ocean King, and to bring peace to the seas. You're sort of a good guy, Link. Wow, that was out of character for me, wasn't it? Blech, go on then. Get out of my sight and fetch some of that pure metal. Well, that was weird. Linebeck must have eaten something funny. I don't think he's acting straight, or maybe she means it was weird in the sense that he acknowledged that Link was a good guy. Whatever, Link. Let's go look for that pure metal. Will do. And I think that is going to be it for the recording, guys. We are here at Goron Island, and we've got Gorons to talk to. Pretty crazy. You have put your foot on Goron Island, outsider. Make yourself known to all. We Gorons are proud, and we do not play with strangers, okay? Well, there you go. At least this island isn't frickin' erupting. At least not yet. But yeah, we will definitely do some island exploration in the next recording. We will save and quit in the meantime. And I hope you guys enjoyed this recording. This has been the first recording back in Zelda Phantom Hourglass in like 5 months. It's good to be back. Can't say for sure exactly how frequently I will be recording in this series. Hopefully more frequently than once per 5 months. But yeah, at the very least, I do thank you all for watching. I'll see you when I next happen to record Phantom Hourglass. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.